Get back to work! What the hell is this? Get back to work!
Impotent rage. Impotent rage. Impotent rage. Impotent rage. Impotent rage. 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 Safety first.
Hey, fellas! What's going on here?
Oh, impotent rage!
Thank God you're here.
We're being oppressed by an evil corporation.
Our bosses want us to actually work.
It won't guarantee us 200% raises.
Summer Fridays off and pensions for life after retiring at 37.
Why, that's outrageous!
But we're going out of business if we don't make some changes. They want free snacks, massages, and raises every year. Then most of them go on disability with full pay anyway.
You revolting chiselers, you!
They're trying to fire me for sleeping at my desk.
You were drunk!
Why, you would be too! He's just deadening the pain inside from being trapped as a mediocre cog in the dead-end machine of capitalism.
But he's the CFO!
I said American workers should be able to retire at age 35 and receive health care and a salary for life on your dime. Otherwise, what's the point?
That's impossible! That's not how economics work!
Understand? I'm extremely rich! I understand how economics work and what the working class needs! They want a six-pack of beer, an eager girl in their pickup truck, and a depressing folk tune playing on the radio. This here's a free country, boy. Thousands of rules and regulations to keep greedy corporations like you in line. If you don't like it, move to China.
But because of the free trade agreement, that's where we'll have to move the company if we don't want to go out of business. We just want a sensible discussion of the issue.
Oh, yawn of a disgrace! If peaceful protest won't change your mind, we're going to have to solve this the old-fashioned way. With mind-bending, liberal, impotent rage! A victory for the working man! My work here is done.
But our workplace is destroyed.
Ah, hell, go on welfare. Kick back, get a six-pack and relax. You deserve it after all this work.
We just want to work.
Braxton Industries, headed by billionaire liberal playboy Braxton Hunter, recently celebrated the closing of another highway to install more bike lanes and collective urban farms. Braxton recently returned from a trip to Antarctica on his private jumbo jet, where he'd been to accept an environmental award. Some critics say that Hunter is also the caped superhero Impotent Rage because they look exactly alike and have the same voice, and Impotent Rage tends to show up right after Mr. Hunter quietly sneaks out. He has emphatically denied they are the same person. A hero of the liberal media, others say Hunter is a rich, entitled asshole with too much time on his hands.
What? I am not a rich, entitled asshole with too much time on my hands. Woo, baby! Now that is one productive day's work. I'm gonna go home and do some yoga, drink some wheatgrass, and go to my favorite farmer's market.
Good morning, Braxton. You look great. You've got a bunch of voicemail messages.
From who?
Uberman.
Uberman! My arch nemesis! I hate that right-wing bully!
Hey, Impotent Rage, you pathetic hypocrite. I was just eating some whale sashimi and a manatee steak when my thoughts turned to you. Dumb, slow vegetarians whom the state will no longer protect. See you around, schmucko.
Oh, do I hate that man? Do I despise him?
Braxton, there. I know a way to calm you down. Something wet and relaxing that you'll really like.
Oh, a flaxseed smoothie. You've got a great idea, baby.
Braxton, I need to tell you something. I'm in love with you. I want you to take me, rip my clothes off, and thrust yourself inside me. Sometimes I feel like you don't even notice I'm here.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? Oh, it's okay. I get emotional about this stuff too, Violet. the environment, marriage rights, hemp clothing, recycling, placenta cakes. You know, I became a liberal at a very young age. My parents were Violet. We're about to start the flashback sequence, so please wiggle back and forth for me now.
Okay.
My parents moved here as immigrants from Vice City and built a huge empire, exploiting people mercilessly. My father made a fortune strip mining, whaling, dumping toxic pollution and marketing tobacco. He was a womanizer. And much more interesting than me, he belittled me constantly. And then he died before he could write me out of his will. And so I became the majority shareholder in a huge multinational company. I traveled the world. I joined lots of NGOs and did what any other impossibly rich, sexually confused rich kid does. Became a superhero. Through the art of self-meditation, yoga, and a freak green energy accident, which gave me unnatural godlike powers, I became impotent rage, 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 rage. Wait, what's that?
What is it?
It's my echo sense going off. That man isn't recycling.
Hey, Neanderthal! Do you know what century it is? Recycle that soda can, or I'll come down there and teach you a lesson you won't forget in a hurry! I can't stand being disrespected like this! The bullshit cunt!
Braxton, quick, to the anger room.
Oh, wow. Oh my God. All this relentless, self-righteous pasturing. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. What is it? High-tech device of the future I personally invented, even though I am otherwise entirely incompetent?
Impotent rage. There's some trouble down by the river.
Fascism never sleeps. Violet!
I'm over here.
Of course you are. Why are you wearing that ridiculous outfit?
I thought superheroes run around in their underwear, so should their assistants. I thought you would like it.
Violet, it's that kind of hypersexualized clothing that exploits and demeans women.
Fuck me.
Fuck me! Time for impotent rage!
Where is it?
Here.
For the record, this is an organic, entirely fair trade cotton one piece that is dyed in berry juice, harvested by a lesbian commune. And it's every bit as effective at fighting crime as the synthetic fibers made popular by some of my rivals. Quick, to the suit-up montage!
Braxton?
What's this?
That's the cost to animate your overly elaborate and lengthy suit-up montage.
Got it. Okay, skip the montage. Let's go straight to impotent rage! Impotent rage!
We'll be back after these commercials.
There are over 8 million species of migratory birds that travel through San Andreas. But every day, hundreds of thousands of birds are slaughtered by a not-so-silent predator. Insulists' death will lead to noisy, neighboring windmills literally in San Andreas Water and We're working with state and local officials to make windmills and solar panels ruin our pristine environment. Let's keep the power on. Nature, and in particular our beautiful birds, will Nothing is more dangerous for a bird than a slow-moving windmill. They, like any half-sentient creature, much together to preserve our environment, water and power.
No more fracking! No more fracking!
More fracking! Fracking! What's going on here? These protesters want to stop us from fracking. You conservatives! Loving people from fracking! What century are you in? If these three men want to frack each other, what business is it of yours? If these two want to spit roast this guy, why do I care? What?
but they want to drill really deep and make it.
Fracking. Why, I'll bet this happy fellow is a top. I say what? Fracking is what makes the world go round. Everyone is free to frack who they want, what they want, and where they want. I myself would frack all the time if it weren't that my superpowers have adversely affected my fracking prowess. Oh yeah! I do love big, delicious penises. You have to help us, impotent rage. We're being oppressed. I've had about enough of your Stone Age outrage. Use her all.
Hey, but we're not conservatives, we're pros. Hey, what's going on? What are you doing?
There! Sort things out for everyone. You just keep on fracking, boys. Does any do exist? And not all closet.
Oh, ignorant.
Overmatch, you litter. I was wondering when you.
My suit is so fancy. It was actually. Oh, who's your daddy? Your daddy! Bang! Worked yourself up, you liberal lather that you action. As well as a pollute environment. Pee and pee.
What? No! Oh, what if... maybe I'll donate charities. You have a kid? That will... conscience?
I've come today again. From you. The common herd needs an inferior synthetic fiber-clad sociopath lunatic to look up to. Not a soil with a flaccid point. But I'm environmentally sans. Impotent rag.
I must to the mobile electric car. Initiate solar panels right away. Oh, God! Damn it! Hate you! I hate you! I hate you! A second sense. Oh, man,
This is America. Our fires burn barrels that keep people warm. We're after a riot because the jobs is hurting. We're at each other. This country come back from the bankers, loot the coffers. The steal the woman happiness. The problems, and we're solving it because we're in this together, which is why it's all paying for the mistakes we made. Subpar together, we're green. That dream is luxury. Ass-guzzling luxury car, created in a nation that's 95. We haven't what America wants. A hunk of overpriced shit that goes fat, you vapid pussy. Bravado. United we stand. Together we fall.
When you find lottery, I'm strangled by a hitman. Play state lot, all your fans come true.
Germ. It's kill or be killed in the Of all the places in your home, your carpet is the fighting is the nastiest. Come in. Missed a spot. Cleaners leave stains, dirt, germs, and life behind. I don't. I clean the toughest stain. 0.9% of germs and living can cleanse a crip a baby to the bone in less than a spot. Destroys away stains. Dead. Mud, dead. Cat vomit, including the cat. Moon dead cheerleader. You're still dead. Means dead, dead. Your is and every surface of the house cleans it away. If you want, I'll even clean him away. Missed a spot. A squirt is all you need. Then boom, nothing lives on.
Criminals, women need him. Envy him, yet world-weary hero your dad always wanted to be. He's the diamond in the rough, fighting crimes that haven't been written yet. Inappropriate scene with bald eagle brought in. Moorhead rides again! He smokes 60 a day. He drinks a quart of rye at lunch. He has incredible powers of reasoning. And he keeps America safe when government intervenes. Cannot. Else is worrying about things so you don't have to. This episode of Moorhead Rides Again is brought to you by Holmes Redwood Tobacco. Before we start this week's episode of Moorhead Rides Again, we'd like to tell you a free offer. You can own an incredible, genuine Gordon Moorhead detective badge, replica gun, and candy cigarettes, and help protect your neighborhood the same way it protects America. All you need to do is get your dad to write a check for $10. Send it in, and you'll be sent to graduation from the Moorhead School of Investigation. A badge, guns, work real crime. solved murders, killed people with impunity, and smoked